Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. You're really welcome. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the current energy of self-actualization that's coming up really strongly. It's a really powerful energy that's all about self-expression and being true to yourself, being able to express what you want, what you desire, what you need. And more than that, truly accepting those things about yourself. There may be things that you've never felt fully able to accept that it's something that you need or want or desire. And reaching that stage of being able to fully accept this is part of you and who you are, and actually it's a beautiful thing and you deserve to have that need met, and it's okay to express that, more than okay, that you deserve to be able to express what you want and need, and that the world can meet you there and that the universe can deliver that to you. It's a really powerful place to come to when you reach that deep inner knowing and feeling that you accept and honour your needs and desires. So this energy is really powerful in being able to manifest and experience our deepest desires in the physical world, and to becoming more authentic, to embodying even more of ourselves, our true selves, the core of who we are at the soul level, embodying more of that on a human level in our daily lives and in the things we're attracting into our lives, and the things that we're attracting and keeping in our lives. So you may consciously know that something that you want or need is okay to want or need on a cognitive level. You may logically or rationally be able to justify that in your mind. So I'll give an example so it's not so abstract. So one example could be in a relationship setting. Perhaps you are spending some time apart from your partner because of one reason or another, and you have a need to maintain regular contact, to have like a daily touch point that you make time to connect with each other each day. And that's really important for you to maintain that feeling of connection despite the distance for the month or two that you'll be apart. And you may know that logically and rationally it's okay to want that. And in fact, it's very normal when you're apart from someone you love, especially a partner. It's normal to want to maintain frequent contact, and it's the person you're used to sharing your life with and spending each day with. So naturally, you can find a way to make that work over the distance, and that would be through phone calls, maybe video calls and messages. But if you've experienced any difficult relational situations, whether that is past romantic partnerships or perhaps familial relationships or friends, where you've expressed a need that you have and it's been rejected, then you could have learnt that it's not safe to express your needs. And even if you know rationally that it's okay to ask for that, it may be very difficult for you to speak up and express that need to someone that you love and who loves you, because subconsciously your brain is trying to protect you because it thinks that you can't handle that feeling of rejection if they dismiss that need or say no, they can't do that. That part of your brain feels like it's going to die because the attachment wound is so strong. But actually, you've built strong inner resources to be able to cope with and deal with difficult situations that come up in life. If you think back on all of the difficult situations you've been through and how you made it through each one of those and came out stronger, all the things you've learned, all the skills you've developed, and how you feel so much stronger in yourself, you know that that's not true, that you can in fact handle whatever happens. And actually, the response you get when you do express a need is really valuable information. It really tells you whether that person can meet you and where they're currently operating at, where they are, and where they're willing to meet you or not. Another important thing to be aware of here is to try to stop the anxiety cycle. The anxiety cycle that tells you, I can't express this need because they're going to say X, Y, and Z. They're going to say, I'm asking for too much, or that's too much and they can't do that, or any other reason that your brain may think of to stop you from taking the risk, as your brain sees it, to express that need freely. So a really powerful tool you can use to stop yourself before you go into that kind of anxiety spiral is to think about what you want and what you need and what that desire is and how you can express it in a way that's clear for the other person. And if you notice your mind wandering, thinking about how they might respond and what they might say, then just to stop and say, we don't know what the outcome will be. It's an unknown as of yet, and actually we just need to ask, we just need to express this, and then we will get an answer and we will see what the response is. But to stop yourself before you go into the thought loop of questioning and wondering, maybe they'll say this, maybe they'll say this, and usually all of those thoughts are negative. Usually we don't think about all the positive things about what they may say and respond and offer to you in response. So you can also think about times when you've expressed a need and received a positive response, because those times are really powerful in rewiring this negative feedback loop where you don't express your needs because you get rejected, and then you feel hurt, and then you don't express a need but you feel like you're betraying yourself by not expressing that need, and you end up putting up with things you're not happy with and slowly feeling like you're less able to embody your full authentic self because little bits are sort of being eroded away over time. So to avoid this, it's important to take small steps to be able to express even small needs, to take small steps to express what it is that you want and to know that it's okay to want that. The first step really is to understand what it is that you want and how that would look for you. A great exercise to do to help with this is to actually write down what would be the ideal scenario for you. And this is a great place to go all in. You can write exactly how you want something to look without worrying if you're asking for too much or if it's too perfectionistic or anything else. Just write exactly how you would like the situation to look. So for the example I've been talking about, if you desire contact every day from your partner and you would like a message in the morning, you would like a phone call throughout the day, and maybe video calls every few days as well. That could be someone's ideal scenario, but for someone else, maybe they want to do a video call every day and they want to have at least an hour to talk rather than even just a quick 5-minute chat. So everybody's different and everybody has a different need. So this is a place to really express what it is that you want. Just write it down and try not to judge yourself for what you write down. Just allow yourself to be free and write down everything that comes to mind that you would really love, that would make the situation the best it could possibly be for you. And now you'll have a clearer idea of what it is that you want and what that might look like. Now, in this example, as it's a relationship, we all know that relationships require a lot of compromise, and any solutions you come up with have to suit both of you. So hopefully the partner in this scenario will be able to hear the person's needs and express their own, and then you work together to find a solution that suits both of you. But this all starts with being able to own your own needs, so you don't feel like it's too much to ask for. You don't worry about them rejecting you. You just know that this is something that's really important to you and that it's okay to ask for it, and that the right person is going to be able to meet you there and will be happy to do that and will appreciate that you can express yourself and ask for those things that are important for you. Because really, at the end of the day, this kind of emotional work helps to maintain relationships. So if you have two partners who are both committed to the relationship and want to make it work, then they'll be really grateful for the fact that you've done all of that inner work to work out what you want and to be able to express it in a healthy way. Because that helps your partner understand you and what it is that you need and would like and how they can help to meet that. Hopefully they would like to do that in a way that also feels good for them. So when our partner expresses their needs in a healthy way and communicates them and has a discussion about them, it's actually really important work to keep the relationship going and to progress and build it and deepen the connection. So it's also something to be grateful for, that your partner has put the effort and time in to be able to do that and cares about the relationship enough to invest that effort and energy to be able to bring their true authentic self to the partnership. So at the moment there does feel like a very strong energy around this aspect of self-growth that goes further than just knowing your needs. It goes further than knowing your needs and knowing that it's okay to have those needs. It's now at the deeper level of truly feeling and accepting that it's okay to have those needs and that you are allowed to express them and that you can handle whatever happens when you do express them. That expressing them is the best thing to do because the answers you get tell you everything and the people who are meant to be in your life will respond well. So that feeling on a deeper level of self-acceptance is so important in building the confidence to ask for what you need and to express that. And the words coming through so strongly are self-actualizing, which I'm just looking up exactly what that means. It's the process of realizing and fulfilling one's potential, leading to a more meaningful life, fully realizing your unique potential, abilities and talents. So that makes a lot of sense. This progress and this process of self-actualization, of expressing your needs and knowing that it's okay to ask for them, feeling that it's okay to ask for them on a deeper level, will really help you to become the best version of yourself, to be able to express yourself in the world and to meet your potential, be able to use your talents and abilities, to follow your purpose, to be who you came here to be. It may not seem connected when you first look at it, being able to express your needs and realizing your potential, but actually it's extremely interlinked because the more you're able to express your needs, the more you're being authentic to yourself. And the more authentic you are, the more you are connected to your core energy and your soul. And of course our purpose here and what we came here to be and do is intricately linked to our soul, and it is part of our soul. So it's an extremely powerful process that's happening. It's not limited just to one situation. So in this example I've been giving about a relationship, of course that practice of being able to express needs and discuss them and find solutions that suit both people is of course extremely beneficial for the relationship itself and for other relationships in your life as you learn that skill and you're able to apply it outside of your romantic relationship as well. But it also benefits all the other areas of your life, even if you don't consciously realize. So if you're able to speak up for yourself in a relationship, you're also able to speak up for yourself career-wise. And speaking up for yourself means embodying more of your authentic self and your own core soul energy, which means that you're able to show up in the world more as yourself. It's removing filters and conditioning that we've learned from society and really returning back to our own energy, allowing that energy that's within us, the core soul energy, to be embodied and expressed in this world. And that in turn impacts following your soul's purpose and doing what you came here to do, on earth. So this is a super strong and powerful and really empowering energy. This self-actualization process that's happening is a result of many years of work that you've already put in. Maybe you've been doing therapy for many years and a lot of self-growth and inner reflection and personal growth and development, and that has all benefited you tremendously and led you to this point where you are now able to self-actualize in a stronger and more visible and tangible way, which really is calling in everything that's meant for you, all the blessings that are meant for you, and allowing you to really live the life you came here to live. Not that you haven't been already. Of course, everything that we've already lived is valuable and the valuable part of our path. It's just now this is opening up an entirely new era of you and your life and your chapter and your page and your path here on planet Earth. It's actually extremely exciting. All of the things that are in store for you, all the things that you want to experience, the reason you came here, and the impact you wanted to make in the world. All of those things are going to be coming more to the forefront, and you're going to be able to embody that soul purpose and feel more like yourself and less sort of fragmented and more embodied. So this is a beautiful journey, and you should be so proud of yourself. And it's not to say that there won't be any wobbles along the way. Of course, we know that that's how life is sometimes, but we learn a lot of things through the ups and downs, and despite those wobbles, you are self-actualizing in a much more powerful way than ever before, and that is really incredible. So thank you so much for listening. This was a really beautiful energy to channel, and I'm really grateful for everyone listening, and I hope this message helps and inspires you in some way. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely day.